and a very good afternoon to you. And now, Audry Bowls and her great apple crumble. Apple crumble is one of the few British dishes that really taste great. Everyone likes it. It can be eaten with custard and cream or taken just as it is. And this great British dish is a thing that happened by chance, and its story began just after the war. Audry Bowls was just 17 at the time, and because there were no other jobs to be had, she was cooking school dinners for a living. And in those days, school dinners were things that everyone hated. Nobody liked them. They simply didn't taste nice. And then, one day, things suddenly changed. School dinners took a turn for the better, and all because Audry Bowls forgot something important. The apple pie had been in the oven for more than an hour when Audry Bowls went white in the face. She even had to sit down. The milk, the eggs and the water were still on the table. She had forgotten to add them. Dry pastry? Oh no! What could she do? 300 hungry young children and no apple pie. A disaster was looming. Quickly, Audry Bowls took the apple pie out of the oven. But there was no smell of burning and no burned apple pie. The dry apple pie had crumbled instead, and it was really quite nice, just a little too dry. And this was no problem. Hot runny custard was all that was needed. And Audry's apple pie, which was now apple crumble, was an immediate success. The kids simply loved it. And this was the first time in the history of British school dinners that the kids wanted seconds. A great day for Britain. And word quickly spread. Soon apple crumble was being served on all the big ships that crossed the Atlantic, and of course on all major airlines as well. Everyone, everywhere, loved it. Sometimes it's the small people in life who contribute the most. They make people happy, and Audry's mistake in the kitchen was the best thing that ever happened in Britain. The day the pie crumbled was the day that all children smiled. Great British cooking was up at the top, and all thanks to young Audry Bowls. If she hadn't forgotten the eggs, milk and water, there would be no apple crumble, just apple pie. Audry Bowls and her great apple crumble.